money smells. Like, I like the way money feels. I like the money, like, I like the power that money possesses. Because it's not really the money, it's what the money can do. And money is power. Don't let nobody tell you no different. And it'll be somebody who's broke that'll tell you money ain't power. It's because they're powerless.
And I ain't taking that back because I'm in.
Hey y'all, happy Monday. Happy Manifesting Monday. Today is Monday, July 22nd, 2019. And today is a good day. Some of y'all may have seen me tweeting about how today is the first day of my new chapter. And I say that because I just closed out my Atlanta apartment last week. I was there for 7 months just wasting money on rent and bills when I was hardly ever there. It's all money that could have gone towards like clothes and shoes, money that could have gone towards trips, money that could have gone to my savings account, but I was spending it. But it made sense to me at the time. It doesn't make sense to me anymore. And now I'm kind of shifting gears of I don't want to be a renter anymore. I want to be a buyer. I want to pay mortgage. I don't want to pay rent. I'm not paying somebody else. I'm not paying for somebody else to own property when I can own property. So I'm shifting my energy to focus strictly on me moving back to Florida and buying a house. I'm sick of being misplaced and I won't do that shit no more. So people were tweeting me today asking about topics, and somebody said to me, can you do something on money management, kind of like a financial literacy thing. Now, I don't come from a financially literate family. I didn't learn that shit at home. It's just kind of something I decided to practice on my own because I know that I never want to go without. So I can't say that I got it from a great source. I can't say that, I've had it for a long time, but I just know what I don't want my life to be like. And that's what keeps me on the path that I'm on. And, I know a lot of rich people. I know a lot of wealthy people. I know a lot of people that invest. So, I take advice from everywhere that I can, talk to the people that I can. And I use that to help me. But, not everything works for everybody. And I can't tell you how to save if you're a family, because I'm not a family, I'm an individual. But I can tell you how to pay bills, including rent, phone bill, car, insurance, all that stuff, and still travel and still buy the shit you want. I can say that people have kind of this conditioned mind frame that traveling is expensive, and it's really not. Honestly, you can get flights for cheaper than some of y'all cable bills being some more shit. You just got to decide what's important to you and what isn't. The best way I can tell you to make money and save money at the same time, so make money to pay your bills and do stuff, and save money to, advance yourself in life, is to have more than one stream of income. And I'm serious about that. Some people may have their 9 to 5, but you also got to have a hustle. Whether that's doing hair, doing lashes, doing nails, babysitting, nanny, whatever, selling old shit, going thrifting, finding good finds, selling that online. Like, there's a lot of different ways to make money. It's just finding a hustle or having like a craft or a skill, and using that to make you money when you're not on your 9 to 5 clock, and something that kind of you can dictate, that somebody don't dictate you. I'm big, they say the average millionaire has 7 sources of income. I'm trying to work towards 7 sources of income. I don't want to be an average millionaire, but I do want to be a millionaire. And I know a lot of people do too. And some people don't really care about money. Some people just care about, being secure. And I care about both. My biggest thing I say all the time is I want to be secure. I want all around stability, security. That works for me. But I like money. I've always liked money. It's been my thing since a kid. I like the way money smells. Like, I like the way money feels. I like the money. Like, I like the power that money possesses. Because it's not really the money. It's what the money can do. And money is power. Don't let nobody tell you no different. And it'll be somebody who's broke that'll tell you money ain't power. It's because they're powerless. Sorry, it's kind of dark in this tunnel. I'll start this back when I get on the other side. Okay, I'm back. So, back to money. So my tips about, saving money and everything is I keep money in 5 different places, and I keep them in different forms also. And the biggest part about making money is you have to kind of set a goal for yourself, something that's going to keep you on track. And I'm very big on that. Sometimes you'll see me tweet like, man, I owe myself money. And that's just because I took it out of something that I don't like to touch, and I always make sure that I put it back. I'm so big on that. Like, I get on my own case about don't take money out of here, don't take money out of there. And my thing is, every way that I keep money, it has to have a comma. I don't like anything that, is below a comma. Obviously, when you're building up, that's cool, but that's just like my mind frame. So my biggest savings is cash. I don't spend cash. Like, my debit card, you're gonna see me swipe, like, because I can't see it. Like, I don't want to check the app, so I just swipe away, and I hate that. With me, with cash, if the money's stacking like this, and I can see it doing this, that's a problem for me. So I like to keep my money in cash. So I'll go to the bank. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I tweet, I say that, like, me to me, go take $100 out the bank and put it in the safe. Do that shit all the time. I need to take some money out and put it in there because I like to see my money grow. Like, for me, money feels like it's working when I can see it. So some people are quite the opposite. Some people can't have cash, they'll just spend the cash and they got to keep the money on their card. It's personal, but if you're going to keep the money on a card, have 2 checking accounts or a checking and a savings account. That way there's money that, you moved somewhere else and you're not touching it. Because if it's in there, you might spend it by accident. It might, auto pay might come out. You just don't know. And sometimes you're going to be pissed that you left that money in there because that was supposed to be going towards something else. So keep it separate. So I have my cash savings. On top of my cash savings, I have change savings. So whether I get change, from a store, I'll tip in dollars. I don't leave the change, I take the change with me. I have a change jug, like a mason jug. Put all the change in there. When it gets full, I buy from the dollar store, I buy from Dollar Tree, the bag of the pre-rolled paper, and I roll my coins. I keep my coins all there. It just sits there. I don't spend the coins. I like that I have cash and coin. Like, I can't say I'm hundreds of dollars sitting in rolled coins because I always keep my change. I see a coin on the floor, pick it up, that's money. I put it right in the little thing. Like, I, keep change in the car. When it gets kind of full, I bring it in the house, I put it in the change jug, then I roll the change. And I enjoy rolling the change. I think it's therapeutic for me. I sit there, I sort everything out, and I have OCD, so I sort everything out, and then I roll them in the thing, and then put them all up, and I'm like, all right, cool. Like, that's just money. Change is money that you didn't even know you have. Like, you look at it, you're like this, and you're like, oh, this is nothing. And then you're like, damn, like, that was $80 worth of change, and you don't even realize that you had $80 worth of change. And you just keep doing that, it builds up quickly. I saw a dude on Twitter, he had this big ass vase and it was filled. He stuffed change, he stuffed money, like actual bills in there. He said sometimes he put 50, sometimes he put 100 just as a surprise. He cracked that bitch open, there was $14,000 in there. So it's just a matter of keeping money from yourself that you can't touch. And if you feel like you need to spend your savings, what you need to do is get another job, another hustle, even if it's 1 shift a week. Stop cheating yourself. You know what I'm saying? By taking money from you, you're cheating yourself. You're not treating yourself. That money could have gone towards something fun for you to do, something big for you to buy. Like, stop taking it from yourself. Put in a little more hard work and bring more to yourself. And that's what I was saying about, knowing your worth. You got to know your worth to yourself also. And you're worth the extra time you put in for the product that you get out. So that's my biggest thing. So I keep cash, I keep coin. And then I have, 2 checking accounts and a savings account. I lied. Nope, that's right. I have 2 checking and 1 savings. My main checking is where, like, I pay all my bills out of. That's where the money all goes into when I get paid and stuff. And it goes in there. Then I have another checking account that I've made separately. There's no debit card to it. Make sure, if you're gonna make a second account, don't give yourself a debit card to it. That stays there. I transfer money into there that goes towards bigger things that I have to pay. So like when I had to pay rent and stuff, I keep the rent money in there. That way it's just separate from the rest of my money. And I use that, interchangeably. Then I have a high yielding interest savings account, and that's where I keep all of my business money. And I keep it there, and I keep it in PayPal. If you pay in PayPal, I leave it in PayPal. But if you pay with your, like, you know, debit card, Visa, whatever, it comes to my savings account, and it has a high interest rate so that I gain money on it, and I leave it in there. I don't touch it. That's money for me to build. You know what I'm saying? So I leave that money all right there. I don't touch it. So that's my 5 ways of keeping money. And then obviously, like, the whole findom shit ain't for everybody and all that stuff, and the whole, like, telling niggas online to send you money or whatever, that life is not for everybody, and it's not just gonna work. I know what I'm doing when I say that stuff, so I do get money from people off the internet. So obviously, like, my Venmo will have money sitting in it, my Cash App will have money sitting in it, my PayPal, my Circle Pay, they'll all have money sitting in it, and I use that for small random ass shit. Like, it's just nice to, you know, not have to use your debit card. I use the other card. I'm like, oh, where's this? And I keep a card for every account that I have. So I have a Venmo card, I have a PayPal card, I have my real debit card, and I keep everything separate. I do have credit cards. I don't really use my credit cards. I will to, like, you know, build a little bit, but just pay for stuff. Like, credit's not a good thing to fall into, and, you know, that's my mom's one thing always to everybody, like us and then other people, like kids we grew up with will always say, like, your mom's words always stuck with me is, don't fuck up your credit. Like, that's important. And my credit is a little washed. I've been, you know, fixing it, and not all of it is my fault, but y'all know how that goes. But my credit, you see me, I be posting credit score going up, credit score going up, credit score going up, because I'm ready to buy a house, and you gotta have good credit to get a loan to buy a house. So that shit gets fixed every day. Student loans been getting paid off. Like, I'm focused on that stuff, and that's the biggest thing, is being focused. You have to believe in it. Like, don't say, oh, I hope I can do this and I wish I could do this. I'm doing this. That's it, period. There's no question. You're not up for debate. If you're debating with yourself about it, you don't believe it, it's not going to happen. Like, you wouldn't give somebody something if they were like, well, I think I could do this, or maybe I could get it back to you or something. You wouldn't do it. That's a risk. Why are you gambling with yourself? I know I can do this. So me, like, y'all heard me say, I'm done paying rent, I'm paying a mortgage. That's it. There's no debating that. That's what it is. Everything that I say, I mean it. And everybody, you know, people are like, oh, I read your bio, it says you're a troll, you be trolling. I don't say I'm a troll because I don't believe the shit that I say. I say what I want to say, and it pisses people the fuck off because I'm not going to debate it. You're not going to change my mind. I don't have to explain myself to you. People love to say, oh, it's her way or no way, she wants a yes man. No, I'm just not debating with you. Like, your mindset is fucked up, and I'm not even contributing my time to your nonsense. There's no point. You can argue with whoever responds to you, whoever agrees with you, whatever. I'm a troll because I'm gonna say what I want, and you're gonna try and reach me, and I ain't reaching back. That's just how it goes. So just believe in yourself. It's so important with manifesting. And look stuff up. And I post, you know, the daily money mantra. And I wake up in the morning. The first 20 minutes of your day are so ideal for how your day is going to go. So with me, like, I'll play a little bit of music to wake myself up. You know, I check emails, I check social media, because for me, that's what I like. But out loud do I say my money mantras. And I say, I am a money magnet. Money flows freely to me. Every dollar I spend comes back to me multiplied. My income exceeds my expenses, and I give myself permission to prosper and grow. And I mean it. And I say that 3 times, back to back to back. And that's how I start my day. And it's important to do that. Like, you have to believe in you. If you're not betting on you, nobody else is going to bet on you. Because people can see people who question themselves. Like, am I worth it? I don't know. Can I get this done? If you believe in you, you give everybody else no choice but to bet on you. And motherfuckers tell me all the time they're going to bet on me because they believe in me. Because I believe in me. So it comes from that. And don't be scared what other people are going to think about you. And that shit don't matter. Other people don't pay your bills. And if something were to happen to you, other people aren't going to care. People prey on other people's demise. People want to see other people doing worse than them. I would love to see everybody do better. You know what I'm saying? Like, be better than who you are today. I'm trying to be better than who I am today. And I know I'm going to be. So just focus and keep money from yourself and keep money for yourself. And pick up a second job. Like, you don't have to work 100 things forever. You know what I'm saying? But while you're young and you got the time, like, skip the night out and make some money. Fuck skip the night out. Get a job at the club. If you want to hear the music and you want to be there, get a job at the club. At least at the end of the night, you left with some money. And that goes for guy or girl. You could be a bar back, you could clean the tables, you could be the bottle girl, you could be the bartender, security. It's a lot of jobs that could make you a couple $100 a night. And that's the thing, there's a million ways to make money. So when I'm on here saying people are broke, like, I'm saying that because all the ways that there are to make money, and you sitting around with not $1 in your pocket, like, you don't know how you're gonna eat, like, that don't drive you crazy. What drives you more crazy is me saying something about it online. You didn't want to fix your situation. You just want to argue with me about why it's okay for you to be broke. And, you know, everybody, I always say, like, a broke nigga is worse than a broke female. Women still make 30% less than men do. And most of the time, women are the responsible ones. So she gonna make sure shit's taken care of, and that's why she ain't got no money. Niggas will have nothing taken care of and have no money. How? How's way? It don't make no sense. So just hone in on it. I don't mean to beat anybody up, and it's crazy because all the dudes that I know from before, I've always been a hustler. I've always gotten to the bag. I can't help it. Like I said, I love the way money smells, feels, what it's like, what it does. So I've been about this. You know, I used to preach that shit to niggas like, you a bum, like, how you not getting no money? How you let me out hustle you, all this stuff. So tell niggas, like, pick a hustle, stick to it, like. And them same dudes come back to me and thank me, like, I never forget that shit you said, like, you know, it's rough to hear, but thank you. And you're welcome, because you niggas gonna get your shit together and be like, damn, I used to really be out here making an ass of myself, letting everybody know I was broke. Now I got my money up, but I would never do no dumb shit like that again. And hey, each one, teach one. And I believe in that. So happy Manifesting Monday, you guys. Get to that motherfucking bag. And comment below and tell me some ways you're gonna save your money, or if you have different ways that you save your money. I want to know. I'm interested. And also, if you know how to invest your money, let me know. I don't really get into investing. Haven't really been one to gamble much lately. And I know investing's like kind of sure guaranteed, but I don't know. I'm a little skeptic with my bread. I hate parting ways with it. I'll buy something. Like, I'll want something that's expensive as fuck. Like, all right, bitch, that's you. Get it. I'll buy it and I'm like, I don't even want it anymore. Bring it back. And then, of course, I wear it and I'm like, bitch, I'm that bitch. And I don't care about the money anymore. But sometimes you have to spend the money to get the money back. Like, if you're holding on to it like, oh, my God, I can't spend it. You can't get back multiply what you ain't spending. So spend it. I've had days where I bought shit and got the money back in the same day. I was like, and look at my little scary ass. Scared to just spend the money. That's what you get for being a little scary ass bitch. And that's how I talk to me all the time in the mirror. You got to talk to you. You got to be your biggest fan and your biggest critic, because that way nobody can say anything too nice to you that gasses you, and nobody can say anything too mean to you that tears you the fuck down. Bitch, I already told myself that, so now what? What next? Oh, I'm the baddest, richest, whatever thing's smoking. I know. I told myself that in the mirror today. Look, me. You that bitch. Period.